Yes! Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. I have, well, I can't say recently discovered Lord of the Lost, as I discovered them during the Eurovision Song Contest, but I really got more enthralled with them when they did their collab with Kadia in the song Raven Yard, and was absolutely just taken by the music and the sound and how fun it was, that it brought me actually to a band that I've been following on this channel for a while, Feuerschwanz. And I couldn't help but notice Feuerschwanz did a song with Lord of the Lost, and the song is called Lord of Fire. And I saw that came out about a year ago on November 12th of 2024. And I'm like, oh my God, absolutely. Even though I keep meaning to get over to Lord of the Lost in their own channel to see some of their own songs. But you know, when a song and a band that you support collabs with another song and a band that you support, you got to do the thing. So without further ado, let's jump into this one. This is going to be so fun. Feuerschwanz and Lord of the Lost, the song Lord of Fire. Ready? Oh, me too. Here we go. And I mean, let's be honest, beside the fact you're supporting multiple artists that you like to support, and it's so much fun when they do collab anyway, might as well just bring them together in one place. So for the first time ever, Lords of Fire, let's roll. Lords of Fire. All right.
There is a tale to be told as all the shadows unfold, that we will tell with our lives, silent never to die. From
nice.
To the land,
yo.
The brave understand that on this treacherous quest we make a fate manifest. Burning bright in the cosmic fire, from the ashes we rise.
That was actually really stinking cool. I mean, they came out right with the chorus line and picked up on it almost instantly, but it was awesome seeing Feuerschwanz and them flip when they were doing the song. And I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. Having Lord of the Lost come out and all of a sudden look like the camera flipped and Feuerschwanz was now on top singing. And this is, oh dude, this is a great collab. I'm glad they did this. This made my day for sure. See?
We ride around destiny. Don't let your sorrow dictate. You're not alone in your way. Deep in the furnace of stars, there is a legend that's ours. An ancient wisdom that stars. All hail the power of one. We're the Lords of Fire.
Nice. Yes! That picked up real fun, real fast. Let's do that again.
We're the lords of fire. Let's sing the song from the heart. For the brave and the free. We are the flame and the spark. We're the lords of fire. You're not alone in the dark. The guiding light that you need. We are the blaze in your heart. We're the lords of fire. We're the lords of fire.
Oh, there it is. That was freaking awesome. That is everything I wanted it to be and more. Dude, here's what's weird. I've obviously done a handful of Führerschwan's reactions on this channel. Not a ton of Lord of the Lost, because that's now the second one, technically with Lord of the Lost. But it wasn't even them isolated, because the first one was with Kadia, and now this one was with Führerschwan's. And but so far, they're just super fun to watch collab with other bands, because they each have these unique diversities that, you know, no matter who Lord of the Lost collabs with, it just perspectives that bring in and make these songs phenomenal. That was badass. Anyway, I'm carrying on. Stick around for a few minutes. Let's wrap this bad boy up. Yeah, I mean, that was super cool. We, you know, seen a band who was in Eurovision. We see a band who has been trying to get in Eurovision for a little bit there with Führerschwanz. And regardless, two German metal bands coming together for a collab. It just makes sense. Speaking of which, coming over here to this this article I found from metalsucks.net, talking about that exact same collaboration. Lord of the Lost and Führerschwanz release campy collab single, Lord of Fire. Two German bands with flair for the theatrics have joined forces to release a single that's equal parts symphonic metal and Renaissance fair core. Not sure if that last part is an actual genre, but I felt it perfectly encapsulated by the campy, cheesy I consumed while watching the accompanying video for the single Lords of Fire. I wouldn't call it cheesy. I feel like it's just who those two bands are, and it was perfect for them as they collab there. Featuring both Führerschwanz and Lord of the Lost, the song is a booming epic song that kind of feels like it would be a home with some of the cheesier parts of Manowar and medieval folk metal. It's all about rising from ashes, preparing for battle, and how the metal gods imbued in them with historic significance. Again, I'm not necessarily saying that these are any of the lyrics or anything, but that's just a general vibe in this one. Speaking of the track, Führerschwanz Hody said this whole thing came from about a mutual respect that both bands had for one another. We've had a great friendship with Lord of the Lost for a long time, even though we've come from completely different musical worlds. For us, it's just great fun and challenging at the same time to merge the two worlds into one. And for those that don't know, Lords of the Lost are definitely more industrial nature, whereas Führerschwanz are deeper folk metal, symphonic, traditional, heavy metal band. But the article does go on and on. Actually, not too much further, but I will leave a link for it down below there for you. I just wanted to catch you up on what that guys in the article said, and actually hearing from Hody from the band Führerschwanz itself about the collaboration that they came together. And I thought it was 100% phenomenal, and I hope you guys is too. But continue on this journey. I'm loving everything about it. You guarantee there's going to be more Lord of the Lost, and of course Führerschwanz on this channel as we continue to dig deeper into both of their libraries. But thank you everybody so much for checking that one out. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, keep on rocking.